Mario and Luigi Brothership is a game that really exists. It's real. I can't believe it. Like, this is absolutely insane. Despite Alpha Dream shutting down, in the 3DS remix selling very poorly, Nintendo decided to give us a Mario and Luigi game on the Switch. If I said Mario and Luigi on the Switch like 5 days ago, I think people would think I was crazy. Like, even though we wanted a Mario and Luigi game on the Switch, everyone wanted a Mario and Luigi game on the Switch, we didn't expect it to happen. We thought it was a really, really slim chance that anything was gonna happen. Like, the most likely thing that was gonna happen was, like, a remake, just due to, like, the recent, like, track record of, like, a lot of things happening, like, with Nintendo and Mario games and everything, but this is just crazy. And I know I'm the Paper Mario guy, like, I'm known for, like, talking about Paper Mario quite a lot, but Mario & Luigi is also a series that I am a massive fan of. Like, I've been a fan of the Mario & Luigi games since I was a kid, and it's partially why I got into Paper Mario as much as I did. Since, like, even though they do have their differences, like, they still are, like, core Mario RPG adventures, and there's, like, a lot of overlap between, like, fans of both series, so they're just two absolutely amazing series, but I'm glad they're both flourishing now. Like, with Thousand Year Door, another thing that was almost as, like, unexpected as Mario and Luigi, like, that was kind of the peak of Paper Mario, and that's back now. And with Mario and Luigi, we have, like, a new Mario and Luigi that looks absolutely amazing. So, we really have both series back, like, in their kind of, like, full, kind of former glory here, which is just absolutely amazing. And on top of that, we have Super Mario RPG and Mario plus Rabbids. The Mario RPGs are really flourishing now. It's just amazing to see, like, Nintendo bringing back, like, this amazing section of the Mario franchise. And with Super Mario RPG, if that's any indication, like, these are probably gonna sell pretty well, which is definitely a good sign. So, yeah, it's just, like, incredible that Mario and Luigi, like, just came back. Like, I would say, like, it's kind of crazy because it hasn't even been a month since Thousand Year Door released, and we still got this. This is the third Direct in a row where we got a Mario RPG announcement. Like, this is crazy. They really are putting a lot of eggs into the Mario RPG basket. I mean, I'm not complaining. I think that's a great idea, and I think, like, that's just great that they're, like, fleshing out these series with all of these, like, original and interesting characters and everything. But Mario & Luigi Brothership, there is a lot to talk about with this game because it looks really good. Like, they seem to be fully fleshing out the Mario & Luigi style here and adapting it to 3D really well. We're seeing some camera angles that we haven't seen in the Mario & Luigi series before, and it looks really nice and actually really fitting for the series. And the Mario & Luigi models themselves look amazing. Like, they just fit so well in 3D. Like, they are adapted much better than a lot of people were expecting. Because, like, I mean, sometimes we've seen, like, fan renders and, like, some fan models and things. And, I mean, while they do look good, like, there is, like, a little bit of jankiness to them, like, with how they look. Because, I mean, obviously you're gonna get that a little bit. So I was worried that they wouldn't translate very well into 3D. But no! This looks absolutely incredible. Like, the animations, there's, like, a lot of squash and stretch, kind of replicating the older sprites, and it looks so natural. It looks like the natural progression of the series. Like, this doesn't feel like something completely different. Some people are saying, oh, this might be a soft reboot, but I don't really think so. Like, during the Direct, they acknowledged that this is the next entry in the Mario and Luigi series. Like, and there are a lot of callbacks to the other Mario and Luigi games, even though they're not necessarily noticeable at first. But when you look at, like, some of the enemies are actually based on ones from, like, older games. Like, there's, like, one circular-looking enemy that looks like a orb from Dream Team, and then there's these, like, metal versions of Treevilles from Bowser's Inside Story. In the Mario and Luigi series is kind of known for, like, making different variations based on older enemies, including the ones they've designed themselves, not just, like, regular Mario enemies. So it's really cool, like, seeing these, like, new variations here. And it kind of goes to show that this is, like, a continuation of the series. And there seems to be, like, a lot of things that are consistent with the other games, while also adding, like, a lot of new ideas as well. Another, like, thing that's returning are, like, the Shy Guy tubs with Bowser. Like, that was, like, an enemy in Dream Team. And then also, like, the 3D red shell and 3D green shell. They might have taken on a slightly different form here, because, like, in Dream Team, they got an upgrade from the one from Bowser's Inside Story, but this might be, like, the next evolution of the the 4D red and green shell, maybe. But, I think that's pretty cool that that Bros attack is returning. It has, like, a lot of really cool flair to it. Like, even the simpler Bros attacks has, like a really nice flair to it. And they seem to be bringing back some of, like, the older kind of, like, Superstar Saga-esque, like, Bros attacks, and I am so glad that they are, because I really like those quick and snappy Bros attacks. Those are always fun to pull off. So the fact that we're seeing kind of like a mixture of, like, the more drawn out, like, crazy Bros attacks and, like, the quicker, snappier ones as kind of like a maybe like a mid-tier attack, like, from the basic attacks, then the kind of, like, quicker Bros attacks, and then the long drawn out ones are, like, the most powerful ones. I kind of like that idea. I kind of like that they're doing that. And then maybe we could get, like, even more, like, Bros attacks this time, since they seem to be, there seems to be a lot of variation between them, which is really nice. And then, kind of looking at, like, characters, I really like the character designs in this game and everything. Like, the extension core, like, some of the villains, they kind of remind me of, like, Antasma's character design, as well as the Best Fitness Friends. And if you haven't heard of the Best Fitness Friends, that is a super deep cut from Bowser Jr.'s Journey, like, from the Bowser's Inside Story remake. So they seem to be, like, kind of like an evolution of that design. Honestly, the Best Fitness Friends kind of seem like an early version of, like, that, like, the extension core here. And then there's also, like, a new villain here that kind of looks like a mixture of Dimentio and Antasma a little bit. And another really cool thing that I like about this game is the fact that there's, like, a clear theming surrounding, like, electricity, kind of like how Superstar Saga was, like, themed around beans, and Dream Team was kind of themed around, like, sleep and things. So this one is kind of going all out with, like, the electricity theming, and it's just really cool. Like, the extension core, like I mentioned earlier, like, some of them, like, one looks like a VGA connector, and then one looks like a headphone jack aux cable. So I think that's pretty cute. And then the NPCs look like electrical outlets, which is pretty cool. And there's even, like, different ones, like, kind of representing, like, ones from different regions, which I think is pretty cute. Like, I've noticed, like, some of the designs in, like, different areas, like, some of them look like the North American like, electrical outlets. Some of them look like the European and Japanese ones. I think that's cute how there's, like, some variation between them and everything. And I like the new characters as well. Like Connie, and then Snoutlet. Snoutlet is replacing Starlo as, like, the new companion character. And I guess Connie is kind of gonna be, like, the Prince Dreambert equivalent in this game, where they're, like, not, like, fully the main kind of floating companion character, but they're still like very important and they still travel with you. So, well, kind of like a secondary companion, I guess. So, Connie seems to be pretty important, and then Snoutlet is pretty important too, since they're literally on the box art as well, kind of like how Starlo was before. And they're also kind of like Stuffwell too, and this is like the first like non-Starlo companion, not counting Dreambert, said Stuffwell. So I think it's pretty cool that we're getting a new one here. Hopefully Starlo at least gets like a cameo or something, because I hope they don't completely forget her and everything. So, but yeah, I think the new characters looks great, and I really like the theming here as well. And I like that they're doing like a lot of the fun overworld things that they did before. Like there's like fun little platforming sections, and then also like a little mini game, kind of similar to that one from Bowser's Inside Story. And this just looks incredible overall. I am really looking forward to playing this and seeing like new footage and everything, because like they are going all out here creatively. One of my concerns for like a new Mario and Luigi game was that they were gonna kind of miss the point and just do something like just more generic. I know we're out of that generic era of Mario, but I was just worried that like since Paper Jam was like the last like original Mario and Luigi game, I was worried that they were just gonna use that as like a blueprint and go be like, oh, that's how a Mario and Luigi game looks, and then they just make it like a really like generic Mario world. But no, they are actually doing something extremely unique here, and it looks really nice. Like, honestly, this looks like on the level of, like, Dream Team, I would say. Or even Superstar Saga. Like, this seems to be a continuation of what Dream Team was doing, since Dream Team really went all out with its character designs and everything. So, I'm just really looking forward to seeing, like, new characters in different things, and I'm hoping some like returning characters will be here as well, like the Elite Trio or even Toadsworth. I know Toadsworth isn't original to Mario and Luigi, but he has been in every game before Paper Jam, so that would be pretty cool. There's a few other characters as well. I was speculating a little bit, like maybe Midbus will return, because Snoutlet like has a similar color scheme and kind of has a pig-like appearance, even though they stated that they definitely aren't a pig. So, I mean, I guess that rolls it out a little bit, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and this just looks absolutely incredible. The only interesting thing is, like, the only weird thing about this is that we don't know who's developing this. Like, maybe it's former Alpha Dream devs, like maybe they've moved over to a new studio to develop this, like maybe internally with Nintendo, or with like Intelligent Systems or Monolith Soft. I don't know, like, this could really be anything. Like, it's really interesting, and I'm definitely going to speculate more on this in the future. And I also have a bigger video planned about this. I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out of the way with this discussion. But I have a bigger one, like, with a couple other people that I will be doing soon. But yeah, anyways, this looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot believe Mario and Luigi is actually back. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.